Hey everybody, Tokusa here, and welcome back to another My Hero Ultra Impact video. So, as you may have seen on my community posts, I have completed, and my summoning video of course, we have UR plus the boy Tokoyami here. So he is completely done, the board is completely finished, as you can see right here. And then in terms of the EX auto skill we rolled on him, we got this one right here, which just amplifies his normal damage skill impact. At the moment, this is kind of fun, but I honestly might change it to the crit rate one for every time he increases speed. I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to do there, but I will let everybody know. But yeah, we're going to hop right into PvP and show off the boy at his absolute max potential. Now, this isn't his max DPS potential. I am not running his signature memory on him in this showcase, but this is just going to be what he can do outside of that. So this is the setup we're going to do. Basically, we're going to run the same memory that I had on him the first time, Full Force Young Ones, and we're going to run him beside Nejire instead of Celebrations Deku there, just for more survivability. Nejire also has status ailments right off the bat, so I can't really be affected by an Ochako. And yeah, well, let's see how it goes. I have been using him a little bit at UR+, and he does pretty good for the most part, but he definitely has some weaknesses, of course, but that is okay. He still, like, can dish out tons of damage, and his normals literally hit like a bloody skill. It's crazy, but yeah, and just in terms of certain places where he's weaker, though, dodging units, and obviously any unit can kind of disrupt him, really does hinder his performance at times, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to use the boy at every other match, right? Just trying to find the most optimal build for him right now. And, yeah. Yeah, so far I've been having a blast with him. Like, mainly because we just haven't had another Tokoyami in 600 years, right? So it feels pretty nice to finally have a Tokoyami that I can use that's more meta-relevant, at least than the other boy. Ooh, Deku being annoying over there. We are faster than the opponent Nejire, so we get a free plus ultra here, plus dodge on our entire team. Some reason Tokoyami does not have piercing shot. It doesn't feel like he has piercing shot. It must just be the defensive memory that Redestro's got rocking over here that's making him absurdly tough, but that is a-okay. But yeah, no, I'm still very pleased with how he performs, honestly. And like, the next showcase that you're going to see will be with his signature memory, and I'm just going to juice him up with a Celebrations Deku, and it's crazy. It's bizarre how much damage that this unit can do. For real, though. Gonna get Nejire to get rid of their dodge, and Tokoyami gets a free 35k crit there on Deku. One thing that people underestimate about this Tokoyami, too, is he's incredibly tough. He's actually really, really tough. And that's mainly due to the fact that he gets defense and 20% damage reduction, so yeah, he can actually take a lot of hits too, which is really, really nice. It really creates value out of him, because a lot of the times, especially these newer characters, it's hard, you take a lot of damage, but like, even in a situation like this, like that was damn near max damage, and I was a-okay there, right? Now obviously, Momo here is also helping to amplify that as much as she can, so like I do have a lot of assistance on the side, but it doesn't matter. Like, he's still able to take some of the larger hits in the game, which is really, really nice. Having any sort of survivability in this meta is huge, right? So lucky we have that, and we're in a pretty good spot now, right? We should be able to take out Redestro very shortly. There he goes, and now Sue. Now Sue's a different question, or a different situation. Sue can absolutely pummel me still, pummel me to the ground, but besides that, it still should be totally fine here. I think we're going to get tons of damage here. Going to get crit rate for the entire team with Tokoyami, because he's got full power Young Ones up. Never mind, Sue's not no problem when you just one-shot her. And now everybody's normal damage is amplified here, right? And this is more realistic, because we don't have, like, Celebrations Deku on the team, so we're not really being amplified in power. 22k, you love to see it. Love to see my boy Tokoyami perform here. Nejire doing what Nejire does, and max damage skill from the boy Tokoyami. It's beautiful. But yeah, so far going very well. I kind of built this team this way 75k normals. Y'all see that? 75k freaking normals. That is stupid. That is ridiculous. That's 150k off 2 normal attacks. Damn, that's stupid. That's absurd. That's insane amount of damage. Anyways, I've been really trying hard to like find if there's a way I can get maximum damage, but at the moment I can't really find it. All right, so who do I want to fight here? All 3 of these like people have people I want to test Tokoyami in, because if you're not fighting the best, then you're not really using the character, testing him out to his full potential. So we have an Ochako, we have an Ida, and we have a Compress. Do I just want to get Compress out of the frickin' way? Or a yeah, damn, I kind of want to get rid of all of them. We'll do Compress. We're going to knock out Compress right here now. As you can see, I don't have much confidence going into this Compress fight, but it is what it is. We will try our best here to make it work. Now, there's a high chance, a very, very high chance that team is faster. Because another weakness to Tokoyami is he is slower than most of the people. Because his kit is built more of a ramp-up situation. With the more attacks he does, the more damage he does. Never mind, I guess we're faster here. So you know what? I'm actually going to attack with Nejire, because Momo doesn't attack and then Compress will go. I want to make sure I have Dulce Summertime up, so I am not getting hit with his ridiculous bind. So, never mind. This is one of those rare situations where I'm actually faster, so we're actually going to be okay here. I honestly think that pretty much solidifies the whole entire match. But we will see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I shouldn't jump to conclusions, but I feel pretty good here now. Good damage there on Nejire. Now we do have Ochako, so I guess it's 2 birds, 1 stone kind of situation, but of course I want to fight more teams with like probably more invested Ochakos. No offense to the individual I am fighting here, but like I know there's probably some UR plus Ochakos around the corner there that I could dive into and see if I can handle it all. Because yeah, Tokoyami can get really disrupted by Ochako's stunning and of course removal of buffs. So, definitely can hinder his performance quite a bit. That's why Ochako is really... She's just such an absurdly good PvP character that can really hinder a lot of characters out there, so... Yeah, keep that in mind. If you see Tokoyami having difficulties in certain fights, it'll probably involve her for the most part, but right now, we are looking pretty good. We are looking pretty good, and I'm pretty happy about it. We will get the second Dulce Summertime in here. Get our evasion up. And that's not going to do anything. And we got free normal attacks. Beautiful damage. And now we should be able... Oh no, never mind. Momo healed up tons there. But yeah, let me know what your most optimal build and optimal ways to use Tokoyami is. Because so far, 80k total damage there is just freaking ridiculous. So far, this is kind of like the team I have had most success with, I guess you could say. Now, the only difference is what I'll do, and I'll probably make it in another video, is I run Dulce Summertime on Tokoyami. Just status ailments, right? He's got it. His dodge is a very fast memory authority speed, because I do have a DX one as well. 4 DST units that go faster as well. So it just works really well for just speed variants, but... Of course, if you want to see big, flashy numbers, it's not going to be the most optimal build, but outside of that, this is the way that I kind of like to use him. I like seeing big, shiny numbers, but when I'm doing that, I have to be very cautious and very aware that I'm slower, right? You're going to see in my next showcase that I use his signature memory. Okay, we're slower here. And, yeah. I'm never faster. Very, very rarely am I ever faster. And I just kind of have to understand that, right? And kind of live with it. I can build the memory as speed as I want. I actually even re-rolled my EX auto skill to get more speed. And it just kind of doesn't really change anything. Like, it's just the way Tokoyami is. Now, if you can get to like turn 6 and you haven't been disrupted by like a Compress, or you haven't been stunned by Ochako, then you're in a really good spot, but... You have to get to that situation, which is the trickiest part, of course, right? We should be faster here. Ochako not plus altering is very weird to me. yeah, so keep in mind when you see that next showcase, it'll be... I'll probably record it right after this. He can definitely tend to struggle a little bit more there, but for the most part, he still does very, very well. And it's really nice seeing how much the damage ramps up to. And you'll see even throughout these fights, sometimes where I'll attack 3rd with my plus ultras, as I did there. But later on in the fight, sometimes I will... Wow, he healed right full. That is ridiculous. I'll actually be the faster. The first one, the plus ultra. And that's just the way that this character's kit has been created, right? So... Oh yeah, them normals are coming in now. The normals are looking good. Now they're going to be faster, right? Because they got all their action skills back, more than likely. Oh, never mind. Momo decided not to attack. So we can actually use our second Dulce Summertime. Oh, actually, we just take out Ochako. We just take out Ochako. We don't even have to worry about it. Oh, it's beautiful. The secret battle's going quite well. Hey, if you want to go for Nejire, you go right ahead. Yeah, in this, and even in this situation, I'm running full power Young Ones, which definitely isn't the fastest memory, but as you can see, it does insane damage. But, yeah, in terms of, I don't know. I think in PvP, as much as it is nice to have his signature memory, as nice as it is to have full power Young Ones, like, if you want to chase them big, flashy numbers, then yeah, that is, you go right ahead. That's what I do. I don't really care that much, right? I just kind of like having fun and doing, like, the big numbers. But if you're actually, like, trying to get a really high win rate with this character, prioritize speed. Speed is still the way to go, right? And if you have it, Dulce Summertime is the way to go because Tokoyami does have status ailments built in his kit. So Dulce Summertime just kind of amplifies that and makes it pretty much up, like, on and forever. So I would say that's probably his best PvP memory, but, yeah. Can't say that, like, with set in stone confidence yet. But here we go. GG to Roswell. There's Tokoyami damage, in case you're curious. Elite RX, 639. And then the secret battle was Revenge Relic, as we did 481. So far, so good. The boy's performing well. As you're seeing, he's able to tank a lot of the damage in the game now. So we did fight Ochako. Who was that we just fought? I think that was Ochako main lineup, right? Okay, I want to fight an Ida, so I can show you why dodge really hinders this unit. So... especially in the instance where Ida is faster, because Tokoyami's main thing, if you build it that way, and honestly, even when you don't build it that way with the speed and dodge, a lot of his main damage output is from his normal attacks. Especially if you're getting up to like the 30-40k crits. Like, that is free, absurd amount of damage. Well, we're actually faster. That's insane to me. And when Tokoyami's the fastest on your team, which it does end up happening, right? Because he builds up that 7% speed every time, up to 13 times. If the fight drags on for a long time, he ends up being the fastest unit in the game, or the fastest character in your team. And why that ends up being a problem is due to the fact that Ida there always gets dodged per skill, and every time he gets hit 3 times, right? So, he can start to dodge everything. Like, the normals are just completely negated, right? Now, in this situation right now, it actually pans out. This is when it's nice when Tokoyami is actually the slower unit. Because when he's the slowest attacker on your team, then essentially you just have free roam. You're going to let Nejire, in this case, and Momo knock out his dodge with their normals, and that just leaves Tokoyami wide open to do his. So in this certain situation, it's a little bit different. But as you'll see, maybe, hopefully in this fight, unless we KO Ida here, you'll start to see... Actually, yeah, we're probably going to KO him here. But in different fights, when I fight Ida, yeah, he's probably going to get KO'd right here. Oh, never mind, he's surviving. Living on the edge. It might not happen with this memory and this current build, because Nejire is built very, very fast. Very good damage by Tokoyami there. But we'll see, we'll see. I'll just... Like, what I was trying to say is, when Tokoyami builds up longer into a fight, Ida can really hinder him. Okay, it doesn't matter, because Nejire just wants to remain faster, so... Hey, that's fine by me. That is fine by me. But yeah, what usually happens is Ida will attack, and then my Tokoyami will attack, and then every time I attack, obviously, first, my normals are just completely negated, shut down, like they didn't exist. And it's unfortunate, but it's just kind of how the way that it goes, so... You have to keep that in mind, too, when you're fighting Idas. Like, if you're picking your battles and you see Idas it's not a secret battle or something, and you see that he's in the front line, I would actually try to change around your memories so that Tokoyami is for sure not going to be the fastest character on your team. That way you're at least able to get in those normal damage attacks. You're able to land everything that you want to land. And yeah. Yeah, you really have to think about optimization when you're doing fights here. Especially with Tokoyami. Because if you're not crazy damage by Momo. It's just, you gotta you just gotta understand kits and know how to like use your memories and team better, right? Like if you're really trying to get that crazy win streak and whatnot, you can't really just keep bullying with the same team. You have to like assess the situation essentially, but in that case it worked out pretty well, so I'll go WWW. GG. Once again, Tokoyami do an absolutely amazing year, 541k damage. Now of course I have a very good team. I have WR pluses, just ramping it up right now. Is that a Seiji? Should we fight a Seiji? I think we fought everybody that we needed to fight here, so we will fight Grey Rat here. Love the Seiji respect. SR plus. I'm actually a little bit you know, Seiji's good. Seiji is actually an absurdly good unit. Like my best team in like PvP, like when I'm climbing the Legends ranks. I mean, I've said this 1,000 times. Is my Lady Nagant Seiji team with Momo, right? Because Momo and Ezra or Lady Nagant are hiding, which just kind of allows my wow, they're faster. Very interesting. Which just allows my Lady Nagant to roam free, and then everybody to prioritize Seiji. So that is my best team, but I'm trying to make an iteration where, or a team where I can use Tokoyami as my best team, but that's a work in process. We're trying. I'm trying to figure it out. And there we go. See, right off the bat, we're already faster. That's just kind of like how Tokoyami's like speed build works. So as he gets a couple more hits in there, he's getting that 7% speed ramp up, and now we're starting to look pretty good here. So now one thing to worry about though is because he's got two characters hiding, as in Sue and Momo, Seiji is wide open to turn us into meat lump, essentially. So that can really backfire on us, but in this situation with all these status ailments, or buffs we got going on for our own side, we should, or status ailments, we shouldn't really get affected by it, so that part's really, really nice. But yeah, as you can see, Tokoyami is just quite dominant, and as you can also see, I mean, I'm dodging a lot of stuff here too, but he is really, really tanky, right? Like that Redestro hit him for maximum damage, and then he got right down into the red health, and the only reason he lived that was because of Momo, essentially, right? But even then, all the normals that I took after that, he takes very minimal damage, because he's just incredibly tanky. He really, really is. So that part, I am very happy about his kit. I'm very, you know, fortunate that my boy can actually take quite a bit, and yeah. This is kind of the way that I've been able to pull off the most victories, so it's been making me quite happy that I can use the boy effectively, efficiently, and, you know, get some dubs with, you know, Dark Shadow. So, pretty sweet. Anyways, this will be the last fight for this showcase. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the character. I think he is very, very good. Do I think he is absolute meta? No, I do not. I think that Disruption characters and most of the Impact Fest characters do have a slight hand on him. Disruption characters as in, like, Compress. But he still damn well does his job, right? Like, in a lot of situations, especially if you are, you know, you wail out a little bit and you are plus, you can make almost every unit look pretty damn good here. So, yeah. But in this case, so, as I fight a lot of Legend ranks players that have really highly invested characters, my boy does very, very well, and I'm very happy about it. So, yeah. Expect more from him, of course. Expect the memory showcase coming up right after this. Damn, Momo can hit hard. Mirio being the annoying pest that he is, but we are still trying to finish off this fight. Is my phone almost dead? I think my phone's almost dead. That's alright. We should be able to finish this one off. I think he'll... Oh, he's not KO'd yet, huh? Mirio just being an annoying... a nuisance right now, but he will be done after this turn for sure. 59k normals, and there we go. My phone might die by the time I end this, but I kind of already said my outro. UR plus Tokoyami, an absolute machine, just does absurd amount of damage, and yeah, so far has really, really impressed me. I'm really, really happy with how he's built. Now he's not obviously the best character in the game, but he's a general pool banner unit, so I never really expected him to be the best, but still, he does be more than I could have hoped for, and that's all I can ask for, right? My boy Tokoyami can shine, so yeah. That'll be it for this one. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. 500 by year end is the goal. And yeah, we're at 420, I think, the last time I saw it. So pretty happy about that. Once I hit 500 subs, I'll start doing live stream summons. I'll start interacting some more. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching all my Tokoyami videos. And thank y'all for dealing with it, because there's gonna be more of them. I am going to abuse this character as much as I can because I love the boy. So, thank y'all for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And until next... It is weekend, right? Yeah, last day of the weekend. And until the next one, take care. Tokusa out.